Okay, let's start. I let students as they come. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a session major month session dedicated to chemistry, and I'm Adina, fourth-year biological sciences student, also peer advisor at Academic Advising Office. So our today's session will be, as I said, dedicated to chemistry, and we will hear about opportunities and research experience, also about American Chemical Society from Professors Adilov, Azamat, and Ayajan. So let's start, and Professor, floor is yours.
Okay, thank you, Adina, for inviting me, and welcome everybody. So my presentation, as I was telling, that it's a general presentation for the our department. Okay, I have to go through this thing, and then I can talk about a little bit of personal experience as Adina request. So this is our Nazarbayev University in the evening. If you're coming from the Mega, right? And this is the things here, established 2010, and we have 500 plus international faculties, more than 6,000 students, and our department is in the School of Science and Humanities. This is newly formed school from the School of Science and Technology in previous years, and chemistry department is our in here. Okay, and you can see that we have other things that you can relate to your study. Okay, and we have a website for the chemistry department. If you want to learn more, you can go there and check it out. Okay, now we have a master bachelor of science in chemistry, and from the few years ago we have also master of science in chemistry. And then, from the starting next year, we will be accepting chemistry students in chemistry. Okay, and we have a four-degree chemistry program. Okay, and where you're gonna learn some skills. Okay, most critically is the problem-solving skills. Okay, also we have you have to make some presentation. Okay, so to learn about speaking, presenting your skills. Okay, also it will give you analytical skills, so how you're gonna find out about this thing or other things. And if you are involved in some kind of clubs, that you also learn about the organizational skills in chemistry department or in the university in general. Okay, we have a very good we believe that we have a very good research program in chemistry department. Okay, and studies, I hope our students will confirm, also very well balanced and highly qualified. Okay, and we say this one because it's not easy to get A from the chemistry courses. Okay, and everybody's complaining that other programs, other departments are giving easier a little bit, but we have to keep the quality ahead. Okay, so so you have to be thinking when you are choosing your major, what I'm gonna do after 4 years I study. Okay, it's not only for chemistry, in general. When you choose something, you have to think, I'm gonna finish this course, this major, and what's gonna happen to me. Okay, and if you major in chemistry, you can do the, for example, people are right now in School of Medicine at the Bayes University. Okay, most people went to the research, which includes polymers. You can go to the forensic science, okay, or nanomaterials, as you can say, or you can go to you can do minor in biology, and you can go to the study the biochemistry and other stuff. Okay, and you can see that some of the graduates are also became a teacher, and they're teaching in I believe not every most people went to the private learning centers, education centers. Okay, so they teach some of the things. Uh, no, so after you finish chemistry major, okay, you have to be able to this thing, perform complex research projects, testing methods, okay, and prepare compounds, reagent solutions. For example, you have to know 1 molar sodium hydroxide. You have to prepare in 10 liters. Okay, how are you gonna do that? You're gonna learn it. Okay, and here also you have to write the reports. That's the organic chemistry reports. You have to write it. What you have done, you do the experiment, and what you have done, you have to write it down. And at the end, there's a discussion and analysis. Okay, so you're gonna do what I have done. You're gonna explain it, and then there should be in conclusion part where you explain if something went wrong, why it went wrong, and how you cope it with this problem. Okay, so this is the things that you learn when you in the organic in chemistry lab in general. Okay, so after you finish the chemistry major, you can continue uh, in graduate career, okay, graduate studies, and become a professors. Okay, we have laboratory instructors, TAs. We have, for example, right, and you can be a TA. And several people here also we have working as a researcher or TA. Okay, you can go to the. It may be strange, but you can go to the patent office. Okay, and I think that could be a good thing for you in Kazakhstan in general, because you have uh, to if you work in the patent office and if you have a chemistry background, when somebody applies for the chemistry for the patent, it will be easy to manage that patent application. Right now, we have applied for the patent in this year, and we have problem because the person who is dealing with this he doesn't understand, he doesn't have a chemistry background. Okay, and you have a government laboratories for the checking, uh, for example, forensic things and all other stuff here. Okay, so there's lots of ways you can work uh, if you with the chemistry major. Okay, yeah, so industry you can do the quality assurance and quality control. Okay, so if somebody has synthesized something drug, and each time, each batch when you synthesize, you have to, it must be tested by the qualified personnel. Okay, so first, as the science program major, we have to give you the broad knowledge in chemistry. Okay, and then we have to give you the techniques that you need, skills that you need to perform research in general. Okay, and then if you do that, then you must be thinking. So we have in 4th year, there's a course which will make you to write a paper. Okay, review paper, for example, and then you go through lots of things. You search it, you write it, and professor corrects it, and you rewrite it, and this kind of things happens. Okay. So then if you do that, actually, what you become, you the point is that we are preparing you for the graduate program. So when you do that, you start thinking, well, how I'm gonna do this thing, how I can improve this problem. Okay, and you start searching. You should start searching. Okay, and then you start doing something that you want to test it, your theory. So first, it will appear in your head. Okay, I'm gonna do, if I do this one, what's gonna happen? And then you go to the lab with this idea and you try to do it. And then if it happens, good. If it doesn't happen, and you will be repeating this process again. Why it didn't happen? Okay, where I did mistake, or how I'm gonna do that. Okay, and that is the actual cycle that you're going to do it. Okay, and as you may see that in each experiment, you have to have a proper procedures and safety regulations. Okay, and that is good. Okay, so some of the people after graduating, you can go to the PG in education, okay, or education management, okay, and pursue in the position in the government or related educational positions. Okay, so this is how the BA Bachelor in Science Chemistry program looks like. Okay, it's not strange, but everything is in order. So we will be, as a professor, we will discuss these things, how better to put, for example, this course in the second year for the students. It will be better, or you can put it in third year, and then or in the fourth year. Okay, so that is this. All the things are logically placed in that order. Okay, that give you maximal information and knowledge related to the chemistry. Okay, and if you see here in structural spectroscopy, I'm teaching right now in the second year organic chemistry 1 in the fall semester. You can see that. Okay. Okay. No. Also, whoever is thinking in minor, for example, biology major, okay, if you graduate, where are you going to work? Okay, so you have to think if you're in chemistry major or biology major related to the chemistry, you can take these courses, 48 ECT credits, and you can become a minor in chemistry plus to your major. Okay, or if you are doing a chemistry major right now, you can do minor in biochemistry or biology if it is possible. So why people is going to go through this thing? Okay, first of all, I believe this university is in abroad. Each credit is costly. You pay for each credit. Okay, but here you don't have to pay that one. For if you can finish in 4 year, that's good. Okay, so when you graduate, there's a, for example, each year 100 biology major is being graduated. Okay, and some of them maybe minor in chemistry, and there's a better chance that you can find a job after the graduation. That's why people do that. Okay. So you must be doing, if you are in the university, some kind of research. Okay, so our professors are doing some research here and design of synthesis nanomaterials. Okay, biosensing. So we have some biology related research also, and the organic synthesis. Okay, so which is the big part takes the catalysis. And this is the people here. You may have encountered this people. Okay, this is me. This is a how should I say, younger me. Okay, this is like a 5 years old picture, and this is our department head, Professor Pauner. Okay, so any of them you can meet and ask about the research, and they will be happy to explain it. Okay, this is the good thing about here. Okay, and okay, so we have two associate professors, but I think they are gonna at least 3 people will become associate this year. Okay, and assistant professors, instructors, and postdocs. Okay, so student faculty ratio is 7. Okay, to 1 professor corresponding to the 7 students. Okay, so that is actually good. Could have been better if more people are applying. Okay, and that balance is good actually. So I'm going to go over quickly each professor's research, and you can see Dr. Pauno is the one of the most qualified person. That's why he's a department chair. Okay, and he's doing research using the polymer science and using the emulsions related actually with the incline to the biomaterials. Okay, so if you are interested, you just email him. Okay, Professor Balanai. Okay, he's a physical chemist. If you're a physical chemist, it's good you understand lots of things. Okay, that's a good thing. And he is doing research in energy, solar cells, environment, okay, in biomedical. In nanomaterials, of course, he's doing some of the things. And I believe right now, currently, he has lots of undergraduate students in his projects. Okay, Dr. Hayan Khan, she's doing mostly, I should say, theoretical work, calculations. Okay, so if you want to do, not want to be in the lab doing synthesis, preparation, and purification, okay, then this could be a good topic to go. Okay, that's computational. Laser-induced fluorescence spectroscopy and spectroscopic intermolecular interactions. Okay, and she is doing that one. Okay, but there is some also experimental part in that project. Okay, Dr. Rostislav Ugasov, you may have seen him. He will be drinking coffee in the Lika usually. Okay, and he is doing a surface analysis mostly using the AFM, okay, and Raman spectroscopy. And our graduate Alisher, who has studied bachelor degree chemistry, and he's working with him right now. He's finishing, I believe, this year or last year he finished the master degree. Okay, and he went, I think, abroad. Okay, Professor Andrei Halimon, if you have checked this person's research papers, okay, research papers usually 6, 8 pages, okay, but Dr. Halimon writes a lot, like 20 pages you get his papers, okay, and he's dealing with the catalyst for the organometallic chemistry, okay, and he's using the transformations, finding new type of catalysts, and I believe he's one of the chemists which has core hardcore synthesis. Okay, he's synthesizing something, and that's good to join to this professor. Okay, Dakhagotik Pirganov, he's a biochemist. Okay, and he's working in with the proteins and other stuff. Okay, also he's recently this year published a paper with our undergraduate student Shani Bekbek Kojin, for example. Okay, if you know him, and that means he's doing good in terms of research. Okay, another one is Dr. Vsevolod Peshkov. Also, there are several undergraduates working in his lab currently. Okay, one of them is Niaz, if you know him. He's an extremely nice guy. Okay, and he's also Dr. Peshkov is doing hardcore chemistry, synthetic chemistry. Okay, and design synthetic evolution novel organic luminophores. And this you can see that by changing R groups here or the symmetry of the molecule, he's changing the lumino properties of the material. Okay. Okay, Timur Atabayev, he's the most productive guy right now in our department. Okay, and he's doing mostly inorganic chemistry research. Okay, quantum dots, solar cells. He's in a lot of research. Okay, so if you wanna join to his group, I think you'll get very good training. Okay. We have also postdocs, Dr. David, okay, Khairat Tian. He's working with collaboration. I believe he has right now his own project. Okay, electrochemical synthesis. Also, you can see him around his in the gym mostly. Okay, if you go to the gym. Okay, Dr. Anara Mulkenwa. Uh, uh, okay, so now she's working with Dr. Atabai. Okay, currently she's in sabbatical leave, but doing postdoc in Korea. Okay, Dr. Alia Tuluwa, as you know, she came from the foundation. Foundation is closed, starting from this year. Okay, and she's doing research in polymer fuel cells, rechargeable batteries related to that one. Okay. Okay, and I put to myself at the end. Okay, I was doing in the previously synthesizing porphyrin molecules and crystallizing and for the host gas molecules, supramolecular chemistry. Okay, and currently I'm doing conducting polymer research. Okay, with Professor Nashat Naraja from engineering school. Okay, and you can see that what is conducting range. So this you can see that this is the range of the metals conduct. Okay, highest conducting metal I believe is silver, but copper is very close to itself. So the most of the electric wires are copper wires because copper is cheaper than the silver. Okay, so you can see here there's the insulators. Normally, when you say a polymer, you remember your first thing comes, it's an insulator. Okay, so it covers the most of the cords that the electric current electric wires. But if you have an alternating conjugated double bonds, okay, then it can become a conducting polymers. Okay, so what we are doing research, and we are around, we pass to the metallic conductor range right now. Okay, in here, so and you can see that this is a thiophene, if you know, and after the polymerization, it becomes conjugated, triple conjugated. Okay, and you can see the color change here. Okay, and what we are trying to do, we're trying to change the morphology of the polymer. So if you normally mix together thiophene and stir it, you get this kind of morphology. Okay, I call it Tara morphology. It looks like a Tara. Okay, in Kazakhstan, Tara. Okay, but what we are trying to do, we are trying to make a sheet morphology. Okay, sheet morphology, and if you have a sheet, okay, then the current will move faster and easier in this sheet morphology. Okay, and we have also you can take one sheet and you can connect with the 2 sheets or 3 sheets with the linker, and you see this kind of linker morphology. Okay, so which gives you the another good properties. Okay, and what you can do here, if it is open space in that, you can incorporate some of the molecules inside it. For example, this is a fluorescence. You put the azulene inside it and it goes and absorbs into the polymer film. Okay, and this is the people right now currently working. Unfortunately, I don't have a chemistry students working in my lab. And this is the our graduates are working. Okay, you can see that, and also graduate studies. So most people went to study the PhD or master degree. Okay, and you can see that we have a Busan National University. There's lots of people. I heard that there's 100 Kazakh people there studying, not only from Nazarbayev, but overall. Okay, and Marquette University, University of Pittsburgh, and lots of things here. Some people went to the coast. Okay, and that is the thing here. Okay, also, oh, I believe that somebody is going to talk about the NU ACS NU student chapter, right? And you can, I went yesterday to see if it is there into the website, and this is the ACS student chapter, firstly organized by our Shungas Sadek. There's the guy who's graduated already from chemistry major. Okay, so what it will give you, it will give you a networking. Okay, basically that you can actually say that I have a ACS chapter, student chapter involved, and organizational skills also, which is important in your life. Okay, so for more information, you can go to our website. Okay, and oh, so each in the first class, I show everybody this our calendar. Okay, why I show it calendar? So this is the fall semester here. Okay, you have to organize your life according to this calendar. Okay, and here I believe here in October, here this is the fall break. Except the fall break, you don't have any extra holidays in the fall semester. But if you go to the spring semester, there's lots of holidays, right? Okay, there's this holiday, 1st of December, but everything's already finished. Okay, so also I show this one for we are studying online right now, so you have to have your all the things in PDF format. Okay, and you can actually listen most of the lectures from the YouTube if you're going somewhere, for example, or commuting. Okay, you can get help from others. I think Azamat is gonna talk about, right? And you can hear stories. Oh, this is the stories from other people, other students, which could be scary, okay, or it could be encouraging, but it will be for sure beneficial for you to take this path or not. Okay, and how to motivate yourself, that's the everlasting problem. Okay, so you get F or you didn't pass this course, so what's you gonna do? Okay, you're gonna drop out or you're gonna continue. Okay, how to focus, why you didn't pass, you didn't focus, so how are you gonna focus? Okay, because you are doing lots of things, right? So you have to have a good time management. Okay, and there will be some other problems in your life except this course problems, university, some family problems or other things. Okay, so and then so exercising is important. I am telling you, you have to pay very little amount of money to go to the sports center. Okay, I think you have to use it full time. I see some alumni people coming here and working out, okay, and paying lots of money. That people I think who couldn't use the beneficial. We didn't have this one a few years ago, this sports center. Okay, other activities you should be involved that you like, for example, dancing class, the Korean movie stars, something, right? Okay, I'm gonna finish here, and I want to thank you for joining this Saturday. And if you have questions, I would like to take that also. Thank you for Adina again organizing this. Hope it will be helpful.
Thank you, Professor, for telling us about topics of research of each professors. So if you have questions, you can unmute yourself or just write in the chat.
Yeah, I think they know. They may have seen this presentation also. Okay, so I think that's it, right? Nobody.
So if you don't have questions, Azamat, floor is yours.
Okay. Adina, can I leave? I had some
Yes.
business. Okay. Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Azamat, I believe Azamat will do a good presentation.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Azamat, and bye.
So I can start this. Do you hear me well?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. My name is Azamat, and I'm a junior chemistry student. And today I'm here invited to share my experience in chemistry major. So let's start. Start with research opportunities. As Dr. Adilov mentioned, there are a lot of branches of chemistry and research opportunities in our university. So I will just mention briefly that biochemistry is Dr. Utipiryanov lab. They work with proteins, Parkinson's disease. There's analytical lab like CERS, Raman diagnostic and sensing. It's quantitative chemistry. Also organic and organometallic catalysts. It's a synthetic lab. Also we have a nanomaterial, theoretical quantum chemistry, and other. I want to mention that you can join other department labs, for example, from physics, biology, and engineering departments. For example, in physics, we have a good labs in material science chemistry. They synthesize new materials and check their property. So this step of synthesizing these materials, you can join as a chemist, yes? So other information you can find in the website, like research.nu.edu.kz. There is at least 675 profiles. It means it's at least that amount of different projects. So I think you will find something interesting. So what about my experience? I'm working in the Dr. Halimon's lab, the Halimon Research Group. It's organometallic chemistry and catalysis lab. This is our team. So what are we doing? We are synthesizing non-precious transition metal complexes that will be used as catalysts. So also we develop novel economical and efficient catalytic systems. For example, my current project is related with reduction of amides to amines with that nickel pincer complexes. Other information you can find in our website, halimongroup.com. So there are also our recent publications. Going to internships and scholarships. Hopefully, future summer we will have that internships. You can find them on the scholarships corner website, or they also have Telegram channel. Also, you can contact a career and advising center or check their website for updated internships. They can be online or offline, but for chemistry, it's usually offline. Also, there are some foundations. One of the popular is the Yesena Foundation. You can win their funding for your internship. So you can go abroad, maybe do internship in other labs. They also give opportunity for scholarships. You can win money for months. They will give monthly stipend for the students. Also, there is a second one of the popular foundations, the Konrad Adenauer Foundation. They give 80,000 tenge for 6 months, it's scholarship for the students. Also, you can found different internships by visiting other university websites. One of the popular is the KAUST. It's the King Abdullah University Science of Technology. But at that moment, they to go there, you need a vaccination that we don't have in the Kazakhstan. They have a list of vaccines that they accept, but there is a problem in the Kazakhstan with that. Also, there is opportunity. You can go to internship by writing to different professors of different universities. So also they can give funding for your internship. Going to chemistry clubs. So joining these clubs, in the Nazarbayev University, we have 2 clubs related to chemistry. One of them is ACS and second one is IKEA. I'm advising to join them or to join their activities like speech and different talks with experienced chemistry professors or people in industry. So with that, you can like develop your social life. Also, like it will be like small connections. It will be like a networking. So it will help to your future career path. For example, you will ask just one question from like people from industry, and maybe he will be like your interviewer, yes, when you apply to the job. Like it kind of like that works. So also you can get new skills, like Dr. Adilov mentioned, organizational skill and etc. It will be like a funny, like just for your social life. Also, it helps to improve your CV because nowadays, just having in your like CV just your education and experience in university, in the labs, is not enough. Yes, so you also need at least like one line of like social life, like to show that you make like some extra contribution to like chemistry. Yes. Okay, and that's my study tips, like how to like survive, yes, in chemistry major. First one is important, like understanding versus like memorization. For example, you are taking now GenChem 1, so please do not memorize the concepts. Try to understand them, because in the GenChem 2, in the final of GenChem 2, you will have like, if I remember, 40% of GenChem 1 material. So there will be like no time to again memorize all material from GenChem 1. So try to understand, and it will be like more helpful than just memorization. Like understanding, I mean, know how to solve that problem, know where to apply that particular concept. It's really important in chemistry. For example, you will take in the future organic chemistry, and its like knowledge will be useful in biochemistry that I like take now, that I'm taking now. And second one is time management. I use like Google Calendar. It's really useful. I think it's really good. Also self-discipline, as Dr. Adilov mentioned, focus is really important. Like at particular hour, you should do one thing. Also, please do not be shy. You can ask help from instructors or your group mates just to, again, understand it. Or like to take some motivation. Also, you can ask help from junior and senior students. They will like happily share with you like their experience, not just in the education, in the lab, maybe like in their research lab. Also, visualization and motivation. And I'm prepared like some interesting stuff with like myths and truths. First one is GenChem 1 is a disaster. It's false. If you follow the course material and practice, there are great chance to pass the course or even get an A. It's not a really hard course, because it's hard because there is a lot of stuff and a lot of different that cannot be connected. But if you every week will study that kind of material, it will be easy. Like in the GenChem 1, understanding things is really important, because in quizzes and midterms, there will not be like stuff in the from slides. Like there will be like application of that, how you can apply for solving different kind of problems. So GenChem 1 is not hard, I think. Chemistry is the most difficult major. It's sometimes true, sometimes false. There are certain difficulties on each major in the university, I think. Therefore, studying hard makes it easy. For example, for someone, math is hard, yes, like it will be like that kind of problem. So focus more on math, yes, for example, like that. And third one, office hours are important. It is true, because professor can answer your questions and work with you on your mistakes. For example, it's really useful to go for office hours after the quiz, after the midterm, because you will see your mistakes and professor will explain them. And in the final, there probably will be that kind of problems. So even preparing in final, it will be easier. Also, it increases the chance to get the research because not all people go to the office hours. I think no one, like 1, 2 in the semester. So professor will know you, at least your name. Also, studying the night or even 2 before an exam is a good idea. For chemistry, it's false. It's really false. It's like, it doesn't work like that. To get a great result, you should study material like constantly, piece by piece. And as I mentioned, there is like 40% of GenChem 2 in GenChem, 40% of GenChem 1 in GenChem 2 will be. So break this big material for pieces and study every week. And retaking core course is the end of the world. Hopefully you will not retake, but it's a false. Like if you have a retake, then do not panic. Just do your best to improve the results. So with a chemistry degree, you have limited foreign career options. It is false because there is a lot of career and graduate study opportunities. Dr. Adilov mentioned you can go to the academia, for example, making PhD in like top universities. I just wrote the whom I know that they go to the Busan National University, Brock University, Leiden University, Marquette University, and as you can see, there is good universities. And even after the academia, you have a choice to choose like academia or industry. Because if you choose academia, you can go like as a TA, or research assistant. Also, you can be a chemistry professor. What about industry? You can work in applied research and product development. It's like working in a big companies like Intel, Apple, or maybe also Samsung. You can develop new products. For example, the batteries increase the capacity, something like that. Also, pharmaceutical chemists make new drugs, testing them. Chemical engineering working in factories, chemical technology, quality control, and other things like forensic chemistry, entrepreneurship. It depends on your skills that you will gain from the university and that you like to do it. For me, when I choose, from my personal experience, I have a choice between chemistry and chemical engineering because I see my future related with chemistry. So I choose chemistry because after the graduating from chemistry, you can go as a chemical engineering. But after the graduating from chemical engineering, you cannot go as a chemistry science. So to have the 2 choices, I make make decision to go to chemistry science. So like go to that way that you will have a lot of decisions, not just only one, because you do not know what will be happen. And my advices about like how to take all things from like 4 years from the Nazarbayev University. Keep every area of your life in balance. It's academic life, social life, even your body. Because if you will have problem in social life, you will definitely will have problem in academic life. Your body, because you should train, as Dr. Adilov mentioned, in gym or something, just like a small 15 minutes jogging will help, because your GPA will also increase with like, you will be in shape. Also, if, for example, in midterm times, yes, like in the next 2 weeks, your body should be ready, yes. For example, sleep just 3-4 hours, or just take a lot of caffeine in one day. So it's you should train your body, I think. Second, join the lab as soon as possible. I know that you are now on online format, so now you should keep your GPA as high as possible. So in the future, you will not have problems with GPA. You will like freely work in the lab. So first of all, find what interests you. So as I mentioned, you can find in the website, search there for the lab that interests you. Also, you can ask students who work in that lab, like how is like atmosphere is in the lab. Also, in the lab, you will learn something new every day, like skills and knowledge. Even if you know everything, if you even know, like if you are experienced it well, you will learn something new, because research labs, it's not kind of like chem labs or organic chemistry labs. You will learn something new, because these things no one is know in academia, because you are searching for new things to publish. Yes, so you will learn how to use your knowledge from different kind of areas, from maybe physics, from maybe biochemistry, just in your lab for your research. And third one is really important. Researchers often, maybe always, just kidding, efforts are not equal to results. It's like, just stay motivated in that cases. You should pass from that, because like it's really hard when you work like 3-4 years and you do not have like publications or any good results. It's really hard to continue. But if you like research and you believe in your topic, you can slightly change your topic. I think like, there is a chance to publish something, because like a publication is not just publish your like results. Publications, they will be if you will have something new like to give for academia or for people. Yes, so just work and stay motivated. It's really important. And that's all. Thank you for your attention, and if you have questions, I can answer them.
Thank you, Azamat, for presentation. If you have questions, especially about GenChem, you can ask how he passed GenChem 1. You can write in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't have question, thank you, Azamat, again. So I want to ask Ayajan to present about their club. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon all. My name is Ayajan. I'm also third year chemistry major student, and today I want to talk about our club, ACS, American Chemical Society, international student chapter here in Azamat University. So actually, American Chemical Society is a really large independent organization, which is based in the US. It represents the professionals at all degrees and in all fields of chemistry. It was founded in 1876 at New York University, and nowadays it has more than 150,000 members. It usually publishes different scientific journals, databases, organizes research conferences, and provides different career opportunities. So everything in order to, advance the broader chemistry enterprise and its members in order to benefit the Earth and its people. And their vision is to improve people's daily lives through the transforming and amazing power of chemistry. So, here in Azamat University, we have international student chapter. It's like a small organization of undergraduate students who are interested in chemical sciences. Actually, ACS has its student chapters virtually in all major universities of US and outside the US as well, in Australia, China, South Korea, Japan, and other countries. So student chapters, they mainly focus on volunteering opportunities, on organizing, talks with professors, everything to enhance the students' knowledge about the chemistry. Particularly, our club was established 3 years ago in 2018. Nowadays, we have our faculty advisor, Professor Timur Tabayev, our president Azamat, and vice president Musa. Overall, nowadays, we have 10 undergraduate board members and 1 postdoctoral scholar. Here are our previous members of our club. So, what is our aim? We want to increase interest of people of all ages and from different majors, different fields, enhance their interest in chemistry as a science. We want to enhance their knowledge about different opportunities in chemistry discipline, and we want to provide open chat between students and professors of chemistry in order to share experience and knowledge. Our events, first of all, are enlightening in order to share everything professors know. We organize ACS talks, panel discussions, info sessions, and here you can see our memories from such talks that were organized before the whole COVID situation. And of course, entertaining with students, like National Chemistry Week. It is usually organized during the week of Mole Day, 23rd of October. We organize intellectual games, chemistry festivals. Unfortunately, during the online study, we couldn't organize offline events, but we tried to make alumni talks, midterm nights, where students shared their knowledge about previous examinations, for instance, in organic chemistry or Gen Chem, and it was really useful. So that is all. Thank you for your attention. Hope you love our club and will participate in our upcoming events in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayajan. If you have questions for Ayajan, maybe about how to join this club, any questions? Okay, if you don't have questions, thank you. Thank you to all and everyone joining us today. Special thanks to our speakers. I hope this information will be useful for you, for your future studies, maybe research, different experiences. So again, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.